Hello again, and today I let those sprues dry overnight, and now I'm going to prime them. I want to share a little lesson I learned about priming here. When I first got this, I decided not to get the modeling primer. I went to Ace Hardware, and I got some of this, this Rust-Oleum primer. And I thought it would work real good. I was really impressed that they had different colors. However, I learned a real hard lesson about using the hardware store primer. It's not made for the plastic models. And after the primer set and dried, I noticed like these little tiny moon craters all over my figures. And it ruined a bunch of them because they were disfigured and they had little pockets all over them, and that was kind of a disappointment. So I stopped using that. I wanted to share that lesson to any other potential modelers out there, amateurs like myself, that trying to take a cheap way out, you're going to probably mess up your models using a cheap primer. What I found instead, I found a Citadel. Their Citadel is made for fantasy figures, not historical, but still it's the same principle. You can use them. This one here is really, really good primer. There's other primers. Army Painter has primers too, and there's some others out there for modeling. And this is Tamiya makes some good primers too. But this primer, spray paint primer, is a really good one. I really like the way it doesn't disfigure my figures when I'm painting with them, when I'm priming them. So I'm going to use this, and I'm doing something different this time. I'm going to keep my pieces on the sprues. As I told you the last time, these little tiny parts, they're hard to prime and paint when you take them on, when you don't have them set on something. I've seen it, a few videos and things out there where people will cut the small parts off and stick them in to, it's like some sticky tack or something to hold them up, or they just glue their entire models together and stick them on. But that's not bad too. I plan to do some of that, but I'm going to try this method first and see how it goes. For one, I noticed where they attach to the figures, it's not, like under the neck, you're not going to paint, you don't necessarily have to paint there anyways, or above and below. So that's one of the things I like about how these are. So let's just use the Citadel primer and get them going here. Good thing about my bases, I only have to do really one side. There, that base is good. I don't have to turn the bases over because those are the bottom. Just make sure I got these sides here correct. Okay, now I'll flip these over to the back side. Not a lot of mess on my hands doing it this way either. Just a little bit there, which will wipe off well. Okay, that should do it. And I will let these sit for several hours, let that primer dry, and then I can move on to painting. Woohoo! See you later. Bye-bye.